Hello everyone. Today we'll be going over a major caged chords exercise. This will basically kind of show you how to connect all of the shapes we learned in the previous caged series videos. So if you haven't yet, make sure to watch all those and really get a good understanding for it before you try this out. Otherwise it's going to be kind of difficult. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message or drop a comment, whatever. So we're going to start with the open C major chord. We're just going to kind of work through that acronym again, CAGED, C-A-G-E-D. Okay? We're going to start with C. Notice where the root note is here, fret 3 of the A string. We're going to put our pointer finger there. And then do the A shape on the same root note. So C using the C shape, C using the A shape. See how that works? Then this little kind of like 3-string bar here, we're going to do that with our pointer finger. Get our pinky up there, 3 frets higher up on fret 8. We're kind of muting the A string there. This is basically the G shape, right? So C using the G shape. So once again, we have C using the C shape, C using the A shape, C using the G shape. Okay? From here, put your pointer finger where that was. Now we're going to do C using the E shape. Okay? And then kind of like, I like to think from the end of this, so this is kind of on fret 10, 2 frets up from here is kind of where you stick that D shape. Okay? Again, we could obviously do it like this, but I find it's easier for most people just to do that shape. Okay? So C using the C shape, C using the A shape, C using the G shape, C using the E shape, and then C using the D shape, and then from here we'll connect it back to C. So just notice this guy here, put your pointer finger there, or my mistake, your middle finger actually, but that's basically going to be the bottom of the C chord. We have to bar it behind with the pointer finger. And just like that. Okay? Then we're going to go through and do it basically with all of the chords. So it's basically just going to be the same exact thing. Next, you would try it on the A, for example. So A major. Right? The next one after A, right? You think caged, but you start with A, so it's like aged C kind of thing, right? So A, again, it's the same exact order. G, A with the G shape, A with the E shape, A with the D shape, A with the C shape, and then again connect it with A with the A shape again, okay? Then the next one would be G, I guess, so you go G with the G shape, G with the E shape. Okay, see how this works? G with the D shape, G with the C shape, G with the A shape, and then G with the G shape once again. Okay, next one, E with the E shape. Always start on the the original chord. E with the E shape. Then we have E with the D shape. E with the C shape, E with the A shape, E with the G shape, and then again E with the E shape up an octave. Okay, last one, D. D with the D shape, D with the C shape, D with the A shape, D with the G shape, D with the E shape, and D with the D shape right at the end there. So hopefully that makes sense. I find this is a really good way to visualize the fretboard. And feel free, obviously, start this just, starting on C and going up from there. Regardless of where you start, you're still using the same 5 shapes regardless. So let me know if that makes sense, or if you want me to expand on anything. Feel free, and yeah, hope that helps.